All right, welcome back to the show, everyone, and it's the end of the month, y'all. Guys, if you're new here, for now, until we're done with the series, at the end of the month, every single morning we're reacting to one episode, one volume of the NB80s series, and then at night I'm going to find an episode of NBA Inside Stuff to react to. Why do we do it? I don't know. It just kind of started one month, and honestly, it's been kind of a nice thing to just end the month with something fun and nostalgic and not serious. No current news, none of that stuff, you know. And it's just like a good fun day. It's almost like a day off, but you know, we're still here. Anyways, though, that's what we're going to do. We're going to check out Volume 4 of NB80s today. It's going to cover the 1986-1987 series, and this has become something I look forward to every single month. Not going to lie, and today especially, I actually sat down today, and I was like, I don't want to make a video today. And I was like, wait a second. Dude, it's NB80s, let's go. And now, like 5 minutes later, here I am ready to roll, and I'm excited to do it. Honestly, I just didn't want to talk about current news today, was my whole thing. So it worked out perfect. Guys, I'm going to link the original video down below in the description like I always do. This is brought to you by the NBA channel. So yeah, it's going to be linked down below in the description. And speaking of which, super shout out to members, because in case you guys don't know, today is one of those days where it's a free day of work, basically. I am not going to get paid for any of this, because the NBA will be claiming this video, and then the NBA won't be claiming the next video, but all the music is going to claim the next video tonight. But that's how we end the month, you guys. We end the month with just a fun one. So anyways, super shout out to members. I appreciate you guys, especially for having my back when it comes to things like this that I don't want to let go of, because these are super, super fun in my opinion. Speaking of the devil, welcome Aaron Thomas and Joshua Hunt, two longtime supporters of the channel, and you guys are now members. Good to see you on board. Thank you very much for doing it. I know I've been talking to you guys both individually for quite a while in the comments whenever I can find you. So now it's going to be really easy. You got that Larry O'Brien trophy next to you, and you'll be in the members section from now on. So thank you for your support. Welcome on board. Everybody, please leave this video a like. It helps out a lot. And without further ado, let's do this, man. I'm excited. The music's about to kick in. You're about to feel real good.
And Gallatin gets the bat.
Hustle by Russell.
Here goes Meredith.
Pistol.
NBA TV presents NB80s, a way cool look at the league in a time we'll always remember, though some might like to forget.
Could you get away with that now? No. Afro, sideburns,
Yellow pants, plaid pants.
Actually, I got to go back to this real quick. Dude, I was watching some YouTube street ball. I can't remember the people yet right now, the YouTubers, but there's a huge community going on with YouTubers and basketball. Anyways, I was watching this tournament, and it looked like they were all wearing boxer briefs. And I was just like, dude, what is this? Like, it's not even like regular basketball shorts in the 80s where they were just short. Now they're short, and they're seriously like thin, like boxer briefs. I don't know, man. Some things have changed.
Whatever they were. But no one can deny that the hoops will fly.
And you don't call them, you say, your mama.
Oh, all the righteous plays.
Larry Bird follows his own shot.
The freshest moves.
Magic down middle, just what I thought. A hook shot at 12. Good!
And the most excellent moments that define the decade.
A shot on Elo.
Good. The Bulls win.
They win!
Coming up right now is totally NB80s.
Right.
And
It's totally boss.
Jesus.
on the previous episode
Showtime.
of NB80s, the Lakers celebrated their historic 85 finals win on the Celtics parquet floor.
LA comes to Boston and wins the world title. 3 in 6 years.
But Larry Legend still took home some hardware with a second straight MVP award. And as the 85-86 season was set to begin, a rookie big man was ready to step into the spotlight in New York City.
Oh, Patrick Ewing.
The NBA held the first ever draft lottery with 7 teams vying for an All-American from Georgetown.
Uh-oh, yeah, there's some controversy with this one, too.
Pretty much at that point in time, you knew that it was Patrick Ewing.
Ewing was the key at that time, and everybody knew going into the lottery that if you could get Ewing, you got a franchise player for the next 12, 14 years.
It was true.
The second pick in the 1985 NBA draft.
Please, Lord. Please, God, let me have his brother.
I can't believe this is gonna happen. This is gonna happen. This is gonna happen.
Indiana and New York, and I got my fingers crossed. I'm like, oh, we get the big fella, I move the power forward.
Wait, who was that?
I'm like, oh, we get the big
Herb
fella,
Williams?
I move the power forward.
Goes to the Indiana.
Oh, hell yeah!
The pusher, giving it one of those.
He did an okay job at containing himself. I would have jumped up and started screaming.
Basketball is back in New York City, my friend.
We're saved.
When Patrick was drafted, the city of New York was ablaze.
New York was on fire.
It was like when Obama got elected president. It was that big of a deal.
He's gonna take us to the championship in New York.
Obviously, there was a lot of expectations coming in from Georgetown and being the #1 pick.
What pressure?
When he got the
What pressure? Oh, man. I gotta say, I always say it. He's one of those, a handful of dudes that, he's a champion in my eyes. They should have won. It's the Jordan curse.
York, he was like the modern day Willis Reed, man. He was a monster.
Misses, and Ewing says hello to the NBA.
I mean, the knee pads were nasty.
Yeah.
I mean, he wore volleyball knee pads. That's really nasty. But he was the man.
I mean, Magic wore some gross looking knee pads too, but I think they were bright yellow, so at least they kind of matched.
Today's draft represents the opportunity for a very exciting group.
The incoming class came in all shapes and sizes and included one late, great hardwood hero from the heartland.
The Indiana Pacers select Wayman Tisdale.
Tiz. You're talking about one of the nicest guys and one of the most talented guys that I've ever seen.
I was a fan of his, man.
Put it in the bucket, send it to the line. That's Wayman Tisdale.
Oh, man. The biggest butt ever in the game.
Yeah, he said it.
And a hard left-hander to check. And he has some really cool albums in jazz. He's the man.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Jazz, I think he plays jazz bass.
St. John, 6'6". He was a white dude who talked like a brother.
I'm gonna make the best of my situation. I'm looking forward to it.
Uh-huh.
Big O. I remember him always issuing threats like a mob boss.
Walking in with the big furs back in the day in New York. And we got so much love for Charles Oakley.
You know what Oak was doing? He was bringing out the man in you, man. Get out of here.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Seattle Supersonics drafted this man by the name of X-Man.
He had a raspy voice. You don't pay no attention to it.
He was buff. He had shiny hair. I don't even think he has eyebrows, dude.
I know he doesn't. Does he? I don't think he does have eyebrows. What the hell, dude? X-Man was so popular in the I'd say the early '90s. I don't know what sparked it, but dude, he had posters. I had friends here in Arizona that had X-Man, not the X-Men, Xavier McDaniel. Like they would have his poster, like the X-Man poster, and it was just like, I don't know, man. There was a couple of years he was like a star without being a star. You know what I mean? He had that much fame.
And he didn't take no.
No, he didn't. The guy was tough.
There is Karl Malone.
Is that Karl Malone?
Yep.
Okay.
What the white pants? Was it after Labor Day?
Oh, Karl Malone.
We had to change a few of those colors. Bring it down. Where's the blue pants that match the suit?
Carl the mailman, all that nice curly hair, man, shaved on the side, running, jumping, shooting, dunking.
Yes, the mailman delivered.
It wasn't Sunday.
Detlef was one of the first guys to come over and really hit it big.
The first German to be an all-star.
Oh, Detlef?
And Detlef Schrempf knew he was a long way from his home in West Germany when in his first ever preseason game, he had a close encounter with his boyhood idol, Dr.
But
J.
I was a big Detlef fan too. This is where Yeah, this is where I start watching basketball, essentially, 86, 87. And now I'm going to know all these dudes.
He went back to us, I said, I got this, and I jumped, and the ball kept going up, and kept going up, and I looked, and there was a hand above me, and dunked right on top of me.
Yeah, it's Dr.
The
J.
Sixers are really exploiting the first-round rookie out of Washington, Detlef Schrempf.
Second half, I get the ball, and I dunk it left-handed right on top of him. And I'm running down the court, and Moses Malone goes, that white boy can play.
And at the 86 dunk contest, the rookie with the funny name stole the show.
Spud.
Did his mother like potatoes? I mean, I'm not sure.
He looked like somebody's child playing, and he was grown.
Well, how tall was Spud Webb?
5'7". We've never seen nothing like that before.
Wait a second. I've never asked a question, and I've always been a big fan of Spud Webb. Is Spud his actual name? I always thought it was like a nickname that took off to a crazy level. Is his birth name actually Spud?
I don't understand why he's in this.
But Spud quickly let everyone know that he was in it to win it.
He shut us all up.
I don't think that people even realize what Spud Webb was able to do at his height.
The amount of space that he had to jump to get to the rim, because he literally could fit in a car seat.
Exactly. That's why, like, that video a couple days ago about, like, Michael Jordan's vertical, man, I'm sorry. I don't give a damn what MJ's vertical is. I want to know what...
And I'm up in the stands.
This vertical is. Like, what is this? Look how much higher he is. He's hitting, like, the ball is matching about this point. Like, if his legs were straight, it'd probably be around here. So, like, how high is this dude jumping? Like, in the comments, we all kind of did some math together, and we figured actually the Jordan 48 inches is probably pretty accurate. 45 to 48 inches. So what the hell is Spud doing here? You know? I mean, if MJ's got an extra, let's say, 8 inches of height on him, and Spud is doing this? What, is Spud jumping like 53, 54 inches?
Throw it. Freak it. Backwards. Unheard of.
Yeah.
His timing was so
off the bounce.
impeccable. I don't know how many times he must have practiced these.
I never saw him after practice. We never saw him in practice trying to do that type of thing.
Hey, Coach, nobody ever saw a little man with hops like that. Trust me.
What I want to know is, was Dominique and him working on it together?
Yeah, that's.
I mean, just.
And hop.
Damn.
Freak it. Swing the legs, though, but look at the leg part.
It was just a couple little Arsenio Hall waves.
And beat everybody in the dunk contest.
Deservedly so.
And I went home and thought I could do all this same stuff.
I tried to go out and bounce balls, 360 dunk, double pump.
Yeah, he kind of made me think I could dunk. And then I realized I couldn't.
You know, Spud may have been undersized for a slam dunk king, but he was the perfect height to see eye to eye with fellow Hawk Mike Fratello, the 86 Coach of the Year.
Jersey guy, tough as nails.
Yeah, I always like Fratello.
Get in the game. Get in the game now.
His dad was a boxer. I would not want to fight Michael.
He had like that white Jerry curl freaking. He was right. He was always smooth.
You know what's crazy? I'm trying to grow what he got right there. I'm trying to grow a little baby afro.
That'll send Fratello back to the telestrator.
Hey, Coach, how you grow your afro, man? Tell her, brother, what you do, man?
Anybody could look at a photo of a guy with a hairdo like that and go, that's the 80s.
Yeah.
Coming up next on NB80's,
round mound of rebound.
Welcome back to NB80's Volume 4. In 1986, Dominique Wilkins was the NBA's top scorer, but year in and year out, he was known by the league's most fitting nickname.
Boom.
Dominique had the perfect nickname.
Yeah.
Human highlight film.
The human highlight film.
Dominique is going to judge.
Highlight, right?
Well, they call it the human highlight film.
Look, the human highlight film.
That's why.
Boom. I mean, if it was just highlight film, it wouldn't hit the same. But the human highlight film is just brilliant, dude. I don't know. I've talked about him so many times, but I'm just going to say, like, grace matched with just power is why I loved him, man. There's times where he threw the ball down so hard that, like, literally, if anybody would have contested that dunk, they would have broken their wrist off.
The human highlight film.
This was the Magic Johnson of the South.
Neek drives right, spins. Oh, what a move by Dominique. Oh, what a move.
He was crazy, Dominique.
Yeah, it was.
So I don't know how you dunk so hard.
Like that one, dude. If Parrish would have actually,
he was crazy.
Put the hand in between. Hold on.
So I don't know how you.
Yeah. So like he contested it, but he didn't get in front of the ball. And there's a reason for it. If he would have got in front of the ball, yeah, that hand would have been thrown into that rim, and it would have broken.
Dunk so hard.
I wouldn't do it.
Over people.
When he dunked, you could hear it rambling through the speakers of the TV.
Wilkins the other one.
Like you could try to hit it from the side and knock it out, which good luck with that. But I mean, that's your only chance. But if he's gonna throw it down and you didn't block it before he's throwing it down, you got to get your hand out of the way.
If he was playing on television, you wanted to sit down and watch.
Yep, I did.
He hasn't missed anything.
He's the first person who would make you go home and put your VCR on, because he was a guy that you would say he's going to do something that you hadn't seen.
Oh my goodness! Did you see that jam?
And yeah, before it was Clyde Drexler, it was Dominique Wilkins. The comparisons with Jordan, it was Dominique and Jordan. Like who's got more highlights today? Who's the better player? Who's gonna win first? All this stuff, and then later on it became Clyde.
I don't know how he did that, Dominique.
He was the show.
Neek actually was a showstopper. And we probably can use one right about now. Stop that show.
Damn it, this reminds me of like the 85 Chicago Bears.
Now, when spring was in the air, Michael Jordan was in rare form.
Wait, who's this guy? Is he any good?
63.
63 against the Celtics.
63-point game in Boston Garden. This was his true coming out party to the world that year, and it was frightening.
Taking the tempo away from the Celtics, trying to Michael Jordan right now.
Funny thing is, he was on a minutes restriction until the actual playoffs started. So really, we only got to see him unleash for 4 games in his second season. And then after that, we saw it for the rest of his career. But up to that point, it was just like, I think he was 20 to 25 minutes restricted on his comeback.
When I get the ball, I'm looking to destroy my defensive man.
I love it.
Chicago up again.
This was a playoff game. You know, this Mike had
This guy doesn't talk about I make the right play every play all the time. He's like, no, man, I'm destroying whoever's trying to guard me. I love it.
That hair.
That game was one of the
reminds me more of like Mike Tyson. Sorry for pausing so much. That's why I like MJ so much. He knows like this is a matchup. It's a competition. So whoever you put in front of me, I'm going to kill this guy. Tyson was the same, in the ring before he changed, but when he was young and hungry, Tyson was just like, man, you want to put anybody in a ring with me? I have to do what I have to do. Like I have to take him out, and I got to take him out in a way that the next person going to think about it before they sign the contract to fight me.
Experiences of all our lives that covered it.
They're throwing every defender that they can throw on the team at him, and it doesn't matter. He's doing the same thing.
Jordan trying to fake Bird, hits the jumper.
He's good. He's awful good.
Long range, Jordan hits it. 56 for Jordan.
In their house with their fans watching.
Jordan ties the game.
Oh, boy.
63 points, and you're looking at an all-time record.
Oh, boy.
But I'm really on my game like I was in Boston. I don't think it's too many people that can stop me. I don't think it's anybody can stop me.
And that's when everybody had to sort of become obsessed with watching.
The only thing is, they didn't win that game.
Yep.
Yeah, but Ralph said...
Yeah, I reacted to that whole game, and thankfully it didn't get blocked. It's still up there, which is really cool. That was a fun experience. Larry Bird not scoring in the first quarter was the biggest surprise. And then Bill Walton coming off the bench and just dominating for the Celtics. Kevin McHale kicking out. Dude, what a cool game. What a cool game.
Sampson and the Rockets won this one to clinch a spot in the finals.
Yes, sir.
And somehow
the dream.
It just bounced and
Samson.
fell through.
My
it was
bad.
A bizarre play.
The Houston Rockets, the Western Conference Championship.
Yeesh.
What was it that took him out? Was it like a knee injury? I always forget what happened to Samson.
And Cooper's just kind of like, I can't believe he made that.
Magic say he still have nightmares about that
Wait,
shot.
wait, is that a Craig Elo sighting? That's gotta be Craig.
Magic say he still have nightmares about that shot.
Yeah, I would too.
Congratulations to you as the FDF.
Yeah, when the 1986 award season rolled around, Larry added to his legend and his most valuable player trophy collection, too.
He was one of the greatest players of all time, and he was all business.
Well, Red tricked me again. He told me I was coming up here to sign an extension on my contract.
Yeah, not quite. But the biggest deal in Beantown that season helped to make a former MVP the sixth man of the year.
Bird to Walton.
Big Bill.
It's kind of nice to see him be a part of the great Celtic franchise.
I like Bill. He did his own thing, and he was all back to natural and all of that.
Hey, Joe, what do you know? Your hair's a masterpiece.
And he had all this hair on it, and I didn't want to rub up against him because he was going to be funky leaving that game.
Bill Walton. Yeah, he came there. We're going to get the ring for Bill. I hated that team.
Hate is a real strong word, but let's face it, the Celtics were the league's rudest hosts. They lost only one game at home all year en route to raising banner number 16.
85-86, which guess what, you guys? That's when they beat the Bulls. Yeah, that's a 63-point game by Jordan. All that happened in this season. And yeah, they lost one game all season at home. And Jordan took them to double overtime and scored 63 on them. But yeah, they couldn't win. Nobody could beat these guys, dude. The Celtics were just that good this year.
Reverse layup by Larry Bird, who has every move in the book.
Yep. They had a perfect roster. Like, pick your poison with these guys.
Dominant era for the Celtics. That 86 team, you can make the case for being the greatest team of all time.
Bird carries out the game plan, and the Rockets want to know what hit him.
I mean, I always felt that that's the best team I've ever seen in this league. I'm sure Magic's got a team he liked to throw up against it, but to me personally, I thought that's the best team ever assembled.
Red, you want to say something?
What I want to say is, you know how it feels because you've been here before. Me, I haven't scored a point.
Yeah, but you kind of brought the guys here that scored the points.
Well,
so you're overpaid.
That was great. So you're overpaid.
We'll be right back.
Oh, man.
This is NB80's Volume 4.
Hey, Pat O'Brien here. If you remember, back in the 80s, this was the most famous mustache in the NBA.
Oh, the handlebars.
Kurt Rambis, had he been a little more handsome, tried to copy my entire look.
Kurt Rambis.
Oh, my God.
Looks like Clark Kent. Rebounds like Superman and shoots like Lois Lane.
Now, Larry's mustache, remember that kid in high school that you hated, and then he tried to grow a mustache to be liked a little more? No, didn't work for Larry. James Edwards, number 53, with a 53-inch Fu Manchu.
Dang,
mustache is back.
John Lucas.
I could never wear it like this, man. I've had a goatee, like full goatee for ages now. Like, that's years and years and years. Every time I try something else, I'm like, nope. Every time I try to shave it off, it's like, nope. So I'm stuck with the goatee. I can't do the handlebar stash, though. No way.
Born with that mustache. Buck Williams, the original lunch pail player, a man for the ages. The construction worker under the boards, right? Yeah, he's got to have a mustache. Reggie
he actually looks good with the mustache.
Looks. He wanted to be the most handsome. He was.
Reggie
Theus. He wanted the best hair. It was.
Man, that's a guy that no one talks about anymore. Reggie Theus.
The best mustache. Yeah. It was.
Yeah.
The Dr. J stash was kind of the look of basketball of the 80s.
It works with him, though. It looks good.
Dr. J, that might have been my favorite.
Yeah.
Yeah, Pat, the good doctor with the great stash would make his final house calls as the 86-87 NBA season unfolded.
Oh, is that a rocking chair or something?
Dr. J wanted a rocking chair, too. I remember that.
I don't think he thought it was all that funny. Here's the guy, he was the game for a long time.
That's what the 80s were about.
where you know a guy is going to retire, and you want everybody just to come together.
We haven't really seen any other guy have that. Yeah, he's Dr. J, a class act.
Yeah, the torch had been passed from the doctor, who had been the gold standard of NBA dunkers, to MJ, who would take things to dizzying new heights with some glitter of his own.
Oh, spectacular. Michael Jordan, the dunk contest with the gold chains.
I know, I can't believe he did it. I can't believe he's wearing all of those chains.
Gold chain.
You couldn't do that in the league. You couldn't do that when you played. But in the dunk contest, you could. Gold chains, Mike.
Yep. It's kind of like the next level of Dr. J. I'm going to start this dunk contest
Crazy.
off.
At the 87 Slam Dunk Contest, Michael was ready to show off his true 80s style.
Can I put my mustache in on this?
Go ahead.
Come on, Warren, it took me 24 years to get this little bit. You trying to take it away from me? No,
he brought a real sense of anticipation and excitement, and he never let you down. Not once.
There he goes. He goes in straight,
He never
goes up
did.
in the air. Now he's sideways. Look at the air. Look at the hang time. Look at the flying motion.
Dunk has become a major factor in our game today. Before it was just a dunk. Now creativity makes it something more than just a dunk.
That is Air Jordan at his best.
You don't just look at Jordan, you look on the bench and look at everybody's facial expression.
Yep.
You look in the crowd standing there like I can't believe he's actually doing it.
As it turned out, holding trophies over his head would become habit forming.
Yep. There's very few dunkers that can do that. Yeah, when you see the crowd explode, and we've seen MJ do it multiple times. Vince Carter would explode the crowd. Blake Griffin actually had a couple of moments there. Dwight Howard did too. Like these guys, like it's rare. I'm sure I'm missing a couple, but like the whole crowd explodes. You know, a whole bunch of NBA players just like in awe of what they just witnessed. I love it. Chuck, oh, this is like the best episode ever. Like these are all my guys.
Charles Barkley.
Chuck, sir.
Oh, man.
Charles Madman Barkley, round mound of rebound, and other funky things.
Here I feel my nickname, the bread truck, the love boat, food world, the Frisco kid, which is my second favorite, the wide loafing league, town of fun, the good time blimp. So my favorite is the round mound of rebound.
Good time
When the 87 Rebound King first entered the league, it was clear he was cut from a different cloth.
He was chiseled with Domino's and Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Well, you know something, ladies and gentlemen, I've been big from the day I was born, and I ain't got no problem with it.
This is who's going to take it over, like him, and it only took about 2 or 3 years, and it was like, you know, it was Charlestown.
Comes Charles. Down the lane. Goodbye. Oh, what a rejection by Barkley.
One of the most unique players in the NBA. When you talk about his size, his strength, his jumping ability.
I know. That's the craziest thing about him is how high he jumps. And don't think he's tall. I think he's actually 6'4", 6'5". Some people say 6'6". I've seen him stand side to side with MJ multiple times. MJ 6'6". I don't think Charles is 6'6", you guys. 6'5", 6'4". But it doesn't matter. The guy got hops.
The sucker play by Barkley. Does it work? Yes.
People don't realize that Charles Barkley is not more than 6'6".
You'd hear like he was 6'7", and then they start saying he's only 6'4".
Yeah.
There's no way he should have dominated the game the way that he did at his height.
I truly believe he's 6'4", just because of seeing him side by side with 6'6" players.
At his size and do what he did, still baffles.
So here's Barkley now, going to go in by himself. Gets the offensive rebound.
He never seemed to get tired.
His hard fight.
He was just like a freight train. He'd get on these fast breaks.
Look
at this. Look at it. Watch him push. Watch Chuck go. Push it, Chuck. Oh, boom!
Yep. Yeah, before LeBron ever did that, Chuckster was doing it on a nightly basis, man.
That's Charles Barkley.
He is really a different guy. His elevator doesn't always go to the top.
And always talking trash, you know, as usual.
Only plays we got is get the ball to me somehow.
Barkley winds up in the cheerleading section, and he doesn't want to get up.
There's an intelligent man. You gotta have a guy who thinks for himself sometime and not always be what everybody wants you to be.
Agreed.
Somebody has to be me. It might as well be me.
Couldn't have been anybody else, Chuck.
And that's why I still respect him. Like I always say, I'll never agree with anybody all the time. But Chuck, he's genuine, dude. So that's all I care about is he stays honest.
With us, we'll be back with
he
more.
Always has. He's never let me down with that.
NB80s. Welcome back to NB80s Volume 4. In the 87 postseason, Sleepy Floyd had the NBA's ultimate dream quarter.
Ladies and gentlemen, Sleepy Floyd.
Unbelievable!
He holds a record of 29 points in one quarter.
My greatest basketball achievement was playing the Lakers in the 1987
You did it against the Lakers?
playoffs, breaking still the NBA record, which was 29 points in one quarter.
In the playoffs?
Floyd with 29.
Damn, I didn't know about this.
I just remember thinking to myself, how can a guy get 29 points in one quarter?
So that meant I wasn't passing the ball too much, right?
Eric Sleepy Floyd, baby. He had a good game.
I mean, that means he had more than 2 points per minute. Like, he couldn't miss a shot, I guess. I kind of want to see that quarter. Oh, there's a steal by Bird.
Now, just about everybody calls this play the steal, but I can't speak for Detroit.
On the inbound, Larry Bird gets the pass, and he just did a little touch pass to my man, laid up, and the game over. Like, what you gonna do?
Nah.
He
took the game.
Had the most incredulous sort of, you gotta be kidding me look that you've ever seen.
And gets it to Johnson at the buzzer. Oh, my!
If you look at Larry Bird, he looks like he planned on doing it. It wasn't like, oh, I found the ball. Whoa, I got the thing. And then cheer. None of that. He just, matter of fact.
Yeah.
We're going to win.
Boom.
Here, I got the ball. Here, you take it. It's a basket. Great. Now what? Is it over? Are we ahead?
I forgot about Larry Bird, that's all.
Maybe the Pistons forgot about Bird, but no one should ever forget the late Dennis Johnson, who swooped to that hoop.
Anytime it was big shots, he made them. Big plays, he made them.
Bird with 4. Bird out to Dennis. With 1 second, he fires and gets it.
Yeah, DJ's great. I was really happy to hear he made the Hall of Fame. Well earned. And I believe it was his brother who did a speech for him. I watched it. It was really cool. Congrats to DJ.
The guy makes the right plays at the right time. He knows who to get the ball to. And DJ's the best player I ever played with.
Damn.
The final act of the decade-long drama between Bird and Magic played out in spectacular fashion at Game 4 of the 1987 NBA
Let's
Finals.
go.
Still the most incredible time doing basketball.
Yeah.
It was showtime. It was a real rivalry.
It made it worth watching every game.
It was always something iconic that near the end of the game kind of defined it.
Open is Ainge. Bird goes for 3. And
What
the
a play.
Lakers call time with 12 seconds
I
left.
just want to watch that again real quick.
Game kind of
DJ off to Ainge.
Open is
Ainge could have shot that. He's a hell of a shooter. But you know who's a better shooter? Larry Bird. Good choice. Good choice. Right in the corner.
Bird goes for 3.
What a shot.
And the Lakers call time with 12 seconds left.
Look at Bill.
The play was
so
supposed
happy.
to go to Kareem, dump it inside. But I saw the defense had collapsed on Kareem.
Oh, yeah.
So I said, okay, it's time for me to take it over.
5 seconds to go. Magic with a
Damn, dude. I always forget. He did that right on top of
5 seconds to
these
go.
two Titans. Man, he did it on Kareem. I'm sorry, Kevin McHale and Robert Parrish. That's a baby hook. It's a high release, too. Well done, sir.
Magic with a hook shot scores with 2. And the Celtics trail by 1.
But the problem was I left 2 seconds on the clock. And I was like, man.
If it's 2 seconds left on the clock,
You know who's getting the ball?
everybody in the stadium know Larry getting the
Yep.
ball. Don't let him touch it. Please.
It was almost over. I mean, we had one last shot. I got enough room to get it off, and I thought it was in.
Bird fires it. And the Lakers have won.
I thought it was in.
Yeah.
It hit the rim.
Everybody did.
And bounced out.
Magic's just a great basketball player. He's the best I've ever seen, you know. Unbelievable. I don't know what to say.
The Lakers would go on to wrap it up in 6, and although Larry Legend may have been speechless, Pat Riley sure had something to say at the celebration.
And I'm guaranteeing everybody here, next year we're going to win it again.
And I guarantee you are not going to want to miss the thrilling conclusion to NB80s. This is Bad Bob Freddy, and we'll see you next time.
Oh, man. 86, 87, so next one's going to be 88, 89. It is going to be the last one. Damn. Well, I guess after that, so we got one more month of this, and then after that, I'm going to try to do NBA Open Court. After that, I talked to you guys about it. You're all in. So hopefully those, I can do those without getting blocked, and they'll just copyright claim it like these. We'll find out. I guess we'll find out together in 2 months. Dude, when Pat Riley said that at the celebration, it turns out like his team was pissed. Like Magic has talked about it, like everyone, Kareem has talked about it. Like for them, they were like, dude, we just want it. We want a little bit of relief, you know? Can we just take the off season and just be happy that we actually beat the Celtics in the finals? But like instead, it was just like, dude, they had no time to celebrate because it was just like, oh shit, now we have this obligation. We have to come back and defend our title next year. But you know what? Yeah, Pat Riley's kind of brilliant in his own way. And then he's not the last person to do it, actually. I think Shaq did it as well. He's done it a couple times. But yeah, all right, guys, that's going to do it for this one. Hopefully you guys had fun. I had a lot of fun with this one. Like, this is actually probably my favorite episode of the 80s, just because it's more relative to my fandom, like the time where I was a fan. And this really represents that whole new generation of players that came in that I watched their entire careers. Well, the previous ones in the 80s, it was more me watching the end of those guys' career. I'm sure you guys can relate in your own way. Anyways, I will be back tonight with an After Dark with an episode of NBA Inside Stuff. Can't wait to do it. Can't wait to see it. Can't wait to see you guys in the comments. Thanks for being here. Super shout out to the members for covering me on these kind of videos. Really appreciate it. And I think that's all I have to say for now, you guys. One more for this month. I'll see you tonight for it, okay? Like the video, subscribe to the channel if you want more content like this, and most importantly, it's the be water, my friends.